All right. Good to be back. Good to be back online after 2 days, 1 day off. And I am back in Warslicks Woods. I didn't go for the whole stream starting soon or anything. I had it all set up. I was ready to go. So here I am. Let me sit up and get some energy going. I have not finished nearly enough of my tea. It's still a little too hot for me to drink. Well, son of a gun, B3 and B2 are both taken. Honestly, I may just go sit there and wait. Only other option I can think of is go back to the what? Go back to the Sarnak fort. Those are pretty sought after camps, so we tried, let's see, last time we tried Lake of Ill-Omen, or not Lake of Ill-Omen, what was it? The over there, and it was kind of junk. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Stream. What do I do? Do I go just sit and wait? You guys aren't gonna want to watch me sitting and waiting. Let's go back. We'll go back. We'll go to Lake of Ill-Omen. It's not nearly as solid of a camp as B2 is or B3. But what are you gonna do? What to do? We can always commit. Oh man, you want me to do something illegal on stream? like like what should I do? Go out there and pull their hair? I swear every time, like I can talk in a normal voice all day. Every time, as soon as I start streaming, my voice gets cracked. Welcome back to the stream, though, Skyless Raven. So good to see you. I even started the stream up a little bit early tonight just for you. Oh, okay. So you were very specific in saying social, and I missed that. I cut straight to physical. So Neutral Rockets actually shot me a message, and it was a picture of a Sarnak ceremonial dagger. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up and post on Discord. So it's a picture of a Sarnak ceremonial dagger for sale for 209 plat. So it's like tempting to just go try to get it from there. I think these are new. Are these new words? Let me make sure. Okay. Neutral Rockets, welcome. I was just talking about you. Sorry about that. I was just talking about you and saying how you had shown me that, sent me that picture of the Sarnak ceremonial dagger somebody had vendored, and then that kind of got me thinking, like, I should probably look a little bit more closely at all these vendors, too. Normally, I'm just looking for words. Who knows what I've missed? Tower Guard's Blade. 1636. 485 plat. It was still available last time I checked. I'm thinking about going and getting, or like I'm really considering it. The only thing that's stopping me from doing that is the knowledge that my research skill is going to start getting very costly. very costly, like upwards of 1 plat a point to train. Yeah, I was just out in what was that? That Iksar had a nice robe. I was just out in Warslicks, and I was trying to get the Brute Camp, the B2 or the B3 that I was at the other night, and they were both taken. So I have decided to head out to Lake of El-Omen. And at some point here, I think very shortly, you had the ceremonial sword. I saw the ceremonial sword one time when I was out there, but I couldn't catch the Iksar. He had been sewed by the stinking adherents had made him so fast that I couldn't grab him before he ran off. I mean, he was moving quick. And then I never saw him come back. But yeah, I think you do have to get the visual cue. I don't think you get it without the visual cue. And this zone is still decently dangerous, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a pet here. How are you guys doing? I'm really glad to be back after taking the night off yesterday to finish my video. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the video when it comes out. I may play it on stream here in a little bit. I'll see if we get a few more viewers, if we can get up to like not even just like not rando viewers. I'm talking like if like Dak Dog or Skiff, some of those guys show up, I'll probably play it once we have a few. But I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end. Like it's gonna be public tomorrow, so. But I'm super excited. It was about 8 hours of video editing just to make 3 minutes of video. And it's like crazy to me how much oh my gosh, we keep getting max level pets first time this game has been spoiling me. And I'm trying a new genre of music tonight. It's called space bass. I don't know. I just looked up new genres of music. It's been a long Monday. Yes, I know it's Wednesday, but it's been like a continuous Monday. That's a bad Monday. I'll be honest, it does kind of feel like Monday. I'm feeling it too, Skyless. Like it's yeah, it was Wednesday. Oh, you know what? I just had freaking awesome. I forgot. I don't have to go to work on Friday. Thank you, Skyless. Tomorrow is my Friday. Hold up. Sorry, I was really loud. I was celebrating and telling my girlfriend. I just got way too excited for that. Yeah, it's your Friday tomorrow too. Well, let's hang out tomorrow for a little bit. You want to go like get some food or something? Or well, I don't want to spend the money on food. Maybe we could go get like blizzards. That's quick and easy and not that expensive. You want to do that? Okay, let's do that. I really want to take her to this. We went to this arcade when we first started dating. It's called Round One. I really want to take her there, but that's more of a like second paycheck of the month kind of thing. This is the first paycheck of the month. It don't last. Chance of girlfriend playing EQ. About as close to a chance of Skyless Raven asking his brother to be his best man at his wedding. Yeah, she's her and EQ are roughly the same age. Like she looks at this and she's like, "What is this?" This is I think she's and she tried WoW. Funny you say that, I just blocked him. I was like 75-25 on whether or not that joke would go over well. I was actually a little bit concerned after I said it that it wouldn't have gone over well. But I'm glad it did. Because then I was like, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe there's like something even more to it that I don't know. But yeah, she tried playing WoW Classic with me, what, about a year ago actually. It was like the beginning of the year because I got way in. Oh no, it's Turtle WoW. If you guys have ever heard of Turtle WoW, it's like Classic Plus, um, like actual Classic Plus. And she tried playing. Oh, I am quite aware. Yeah, you've when your family has to hold meetings for like, hey, this guy's coming over. This is how we're gonna deal with him. Like you know, there's something up. Like you don't want to be the reason for the family meeting. If you're the reason for the family meeting, that's bad news. Anyway, she tried playing WoT Classic and she it just didn't hold her attention. It was funny. She was really funny. Like how she approached it, cuz it's neat to see like non-MMO players play an MMO for the first time. It's like super cool to like witness that because they don't approach it the same. Like we're conditioned. We've been playing MMOs for our whole lives, or I have almost. And I'm just conditioned to know like, oh, I need to identify what skills I have. I need to go see like how do I progress? Where's my class trainer? Okay, this looks like it's a newbie area. I'm going to go here. But somebody who's never done it before, they're just like, what's over here? What's over here? Oh, that's an elf. I want to talk to him. They don't really understand the game yet. That's the magic, right? That's that magic that we would all probably pay actual money to get back. I know I would. If I could it would have to be two conditions though. I would have to be able to time travel back to 1999 and then get the feeling like play EQ for the first time because it doesn't work now because we have these and we have the internet, we have Spotify, we don't everything's connected. Back then, not so much, right? I really should be paying attention to the game, but I love this is like why I made the MMocracy is to talk about stuff like this and try to like kind of I don't know, just talk to my viewers about some of the reasons why we love the genre, and the genre is not that big. Um, the MMO genre compared to every other gaming market out there, not every, but like virtually every other gaming market out there is quite small. On a side note, I would rather just turn in the paperwork and be declared money and not have any of that other stuff to avoid family. Turn in the paperwork. And I guess I'm Oh, married. Okay, got it. For your marriage. I was like, Skyless, are you okay? Is everything all right? Like, I didn't know what that meant. Um, yeah, the um MMocracy. Obviously, you guys know why I'm here. And then for that, um, a lot of people start their marriages out like already in debt from their wedding, and I think that's just a really foolish thing. You're not okay. Is everything? What's going on? I guess you said it is like a perpetual Monday, so that's probably the first problem. Oh, you know what? Last time we were here, we what did we do? We went under this bridge, right? And then there was in fact, we don't even have to go under the bridge. Where's my pet? Uh-oh, my pet's fighting something. There's no telling how long my There's no telling how long my pet has been. You know what? We're just gonna go away him and we'll just start over. I have no idea what's fighting him. He could be dragging like an entire army of mobs to me, so we're gonna call it. Anyway, we were out here and there was a Necromancer up on this hill, so maybe that Necromancer is now gone, and then we can kind of... This is a little bit safer over here. I like this. Let's see. We need to get some buffs on us. Shoot, I wonder if I can convince my girlfriend to get me a water bottle, because in my pre-stream preparations, my rush and exhilaration to get my stream going again, because you guys were asking for it last night, I forgot to grab a water bottle. And sorry about the mic noise of me hitting the mic with the T. That's going to go away, so bear with me about another month, maybe 2 months before I can afford a boom mic, because it's Christmas. I got 5 kids. So I got to do 5 kids worth of Christmas presents plus my girlfriend, so definitely putting money away for that. But eventually I will have a boom mic set up here, and the sound quality will be better. I feel like I've gotten the sound quality pretty decent with this. Like, I've pretty much made this mic the best I can make it. I've downloaded for a bunch of things, you know, and I've kind of like tweaked the settings, so sounds good. Thanks. Yeah, I actually occasionally will put my stream on while I drive just to listen to it, just to see if there's like things I can tweak or what I need to do better. I'll put my old streams on my YouTube. And I found out this weekend there's actually somebody watching my old streams. It's not a lot of people, but there's, I'd say 1, maybe 2 that are actually going and watching them, which is kind of cool. Somebody is out there putting me on while they're cleaning their house or whatever. That's neat. That's really, it's, to me, like I say, it's like really humbling that somebody's willing to spend their time listening to me talk. So I joked that I had gotten a max level pet like right away, and now look at this. I'm gonna bring the EQ audio down. It seems a little bit loud. It's the AI trying to clone me. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. We're gonna be here for a little while, so I'm gonna try to actually get a max level, like a truly max level pet. I don't know why the sound is so loud tonight. There's so many weird settings in the EQ, like this one here, address book file name. Like at some point there was an address book in EQ. There's, if you guys have ever loaded up retail EQ, like the actual paid live version of EQ, that UI is insane. They have added so many features and things to the game, and then they didn't really keep up with them. And it's crazy to me to go through, and you'll find like things where there's like a story post type thing from like 2011. Like they updated the storybook for like a couple years. I don't know. He's not quite the max level, but I'm kind of getting tired of summoning pets, so we're just gonna go. Yeah, I've heard of that actually. That is kind of scary, because now that I think about it, they could use all of this me talking, my whatever image. They could clone me. That's why I seriously. Oh, you're talking to Skylus. That's another thing that makes me happy when the viewers talk to each other. I'm like, oh, we're all hanging out. We're just having a good time in here. Welcome to the MMocracy. Do you guys want to see the video? Should I play it? It explains the origin of Mr. Best Friend. It's his like, it is his origin story. I tell you what, I would be remiss if I just played it right now. Would love to see it. What I'll do is I'll wait till I have a med time where I've got like a couple minutes and a low mana bar, and we'll play it. You guys can poke fun at my video editing skills. I'm still figuring it out, but it's pretty. Oh, that's a dragoon. I think that's okay. We can fear him. We're just gonna get full mana. There's plenty of room to fear down here. This is a static spawn. I was hoping it was a static recruit spawn because the recruits drop the daggers. So this is space base. Future knock. I kind of like this space base. Let's try future knock. I looked up music genres that you should listen to. This kind of sounds similar, actually. These are all just like small-time electronic producers. It's difficult to do an elopement from the visa standpoint because I would need my grandfather to co-sign to meet the money requirement. I make just under the bare minimum to go alone. Neutral Rocket says, I was looking at the loot tables the other day between the recruits and the adherents. The table looks way bigger for the recruits. Does that make the dagger harder to drop? I don't really know how EQ does its loot, but just based on like pure mathematics, I would imagine you are onto something there, but there's probably more variables than that. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. He's already done. He's already fighting. Okay. Oops. We've messed this up already. I think it's not too late to recover, though. We just need to get a fear on him, like, right now, because he's just beating the crap out of my pet already. And then we're gonna I was gonna intensify death. Yep, we need to fear again. Goodness. This is actually going really poorly. We're just gonna have to, like, keep an eye on him. I think I know what's going on. I don't have my end parse up. That's the issue. And he's running, like, right for the... He's running right for the door. Like, his fear path has got him going straight for the door. He is feared in the single direction. Yeah, this is probably a fail. Oh, no, he turned. Okay. Let's see if we can get him feared before he kills my pet. There we go. My heat blood wore off, so we need to get that back up on him. Old Jabaner here took a beating from that dragoon. I want a small wedding, but the girlfriend wants to meet the family and I cannot convince her otherwise. I can only imagine Skyless just like, please, I implore you. She don't want the ones she wants to meet only show up for weddings or someone's death. Okay, so we did kill the dragoon. It was messy, but we got him. The thing that got me thinking about the loot table was reading up how people got the dagger and most mentioned adherence. Yeah, ooh, look at this. Oh, it's no drop, no rent. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if I can give it to my pet. I wonder if he'll wear it. It'd be so cool to have a skeleton wearing a helmet. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but what did I get? Mud crabs. I don't really need those. Okay. Couple things I need to do, and then we'll play the video. Just need that end parse up. That's so important to watch your fear timers. So the video, I accidentally set it to publish tomorrow. But for you guys, my super awesome viewers, we're going to go ahead and let me see if it's listed on my channel. It is. I think I can play it from my browser here. And ignore the quality. I think it's going to look better when it actually publishes. All right, here we go. Producer, I need you to bring the music down a little bit. In fact, mute the music. Mute it. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. The big reveal. I really like that shot. There we go. There's the Mr. Best Friend intro video. I appreciate you guys being here to watch it with me for the first time. Thanks, Skyless. Very well done, brilliant. Thank you. I was honestly shocked at just how long it took. That was a 3-minute, 20-second video. I worked on it for probably 8 hours. Between recording the footage, which is not easy. So I've learned there's like some things, there's some like disciplines that you need to Like one thing I've noticed is when I'm recording footage, come on, get him. There we go. When you're recording footage for a video, you gotta like go really slow with the camera. And that was something I was not doing. I wasn't giving enough time for like the shots to play out. And then when that happens, you don't have the room to play with to like sync the video to the audio. So there was points where I had really good shots, but I moved way too soon. And because I moved so soon, the shots didn't sync up with like the audio clips of like the storytelling. So next time I record audio, or not audio, video, the audio is actually easier to do. You could just close that. Appreciate it. Um, I needed to take more time to like let the shots play out. The one shot that I'm the proud of the most was that shot of Kern's Tower where I did that on my druid. I ran up to it and then I panned the camera all the way up in the sky. Oh goodness, that's bad. Please feign. Yeah, that's real bad. Oh wow. Hopefully they're not casting on me. Holy smokes. They're poor Jabaner. Okay, looks like they're leaving me alone. That's good. And Jabaner apologizes. Look, he got absolutely murked by like 4 Sarnax, and he's like, sorry to have failed you. That might be a funny one to get into a video there. DaVinci Resolve, the um, video editing program that I'm using though, actually makes things pretty easy to add like transitions and like clip and drag and drop. So I really enjoy it. The actual act of doing it, I put on some good music and I just edit, and make changes. The music was actually easier than I thought it would be to get in there and do the fading in and the fading out. And then obviously did a little bit of Microsoft Paint. Paint 3D makes it pretty easy to clip like portions of one picture out and put them on others. And I definitely wasn't going for like a professional look on there. I was just it was like intentionally bad to make it funny. Like dragging and dropping the Iksar heads onto the cure. Although longtime EQ fans may notice that when I talked about how the other races of Kuna or other races of Norath would want to kill him, I intentionally chose the dwarf female bearded female model to like show at that point in time as kind of an inside joke. Because longtime EQ players know that you were able to play a bearded female dwarf on EQ. I think they got rid of it with the new player models. I don't think you were able to make a bearded female dwarf in the new player models, so it's definitely like a holdover from like the oldest EQ clients whenever you that with the old models that you could have a bearded female dwarf. And I'm gonna apologize in advance because I'm gonna probably play that at the beginning of the stream before I get started. Just so people can see the origin story of Mr. Best Friend. And I thought it was a good way to kind of like give some context to the solo self found challenge in kind of a lighthearted way, and instead of just being like, yeah, I just play solo self found, like, no, Mr. Best, because it's ironic. His name is Mr. Best Friend, which I didn't plan that out. I made this character in 2022 just to make a character, and I probably didn't know what to make his name, so I just did something random. And when I got back on to do my solo self found challenge, I had this level 2 Iksar Necromancer that I knew I'd never grouped or done anything on, so I was like, well, there's my uh Solo cell phone character there. I thought it was a play on the Iksar being hated. That's a good way to put it too. We could retcon that in. That's a good retcon. Let's see. There's probably a Sarnak back up on the hill now. There's another Dragoon. Okay, well, this time we're going to be smart and we're going to buff our pet beforehand. And hopefully this guy doesn't make a beeline for that fort like the last one did. It seems like they just do that. Like, that's been pretty bad luck. That two of these guys have gone pretty much straight for that fort. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the dagger tonight and I won't have to drop 200 plat on it, but yeah, look, he's already going straight for the fort. You're killing me, man. And once again, straight for the fort. Is there something wrong with this place? Do I just need to go back to like balls out nuking him? Yeah, look, he's already almost there. Like, fear's gonna wear off, thankfully, so I can bring him back. He resisted the snare. That's bad. These Sarnaks are no joke. Have you been fighting the Sarnaks as well? Neutral? Personally, I wouldn't recommend them for like an actual, really like a good leveling place. There's way better places to level. I'm mainly doing this for gear progression. Leveled up quickly on him. What am I doing wrong? Do you have your level 24 pet? That could be one of my issues. Yeah, you do get decent plat. It's no brute camp. That brute camp is money, but yeah, like there I got 14 gold off just a single mob. I would say it's like a solid B tier place to level. B3 would probably be A tier. Because you get the plat and the experience. I mean, that is pretty good there. Like, you can see. I wonder what's wrong with my magic window. It just doesn't seem to want to work anymore. Let me see if I can fix it. This is probably my biggest critique. There we go. Whoops, sorry about that. My biggest critique with OBS is it seems to just like forget that programs like where they're at, and you have to like tell it to like like every time I open up Chrome, I gotta tell it to go back to Chrome on my wiki scene. B3 is the brute camp in Warslicks. I'll pull it up on the wiki here. Warslicks Woods. It's essentially it's where Dalnir is. So Dalnir is there. Cab is here. Whoa. Okay, that's enough of that, man. Thanks, Spotify. That's the Dalnir there. And inside there, I'll go down here. Here's the Brute Caves. So B3 is this one here. and that's got 3 spawns. And then B2 is this one that's got 2 spawns. That's why they call it B3 and B2. Do they drop anything worthy? Oh, yes. They drop a lot of gems that are worth like several plat a piece. That's why it's always camped. Because people say if you get there at like 23 and you stay there till 30, you can make like 5,000 plat. I don't know how true that is because I haven't done it. But I made about 100 plat in one night doing it. I should have grabbed that recruit. Feeling kind of lazy. There's an adherent. I wonder if he had something in his hands. And I want to pull one of these guys, but they're there's an adherent there, and they're when you have casting mobs, they're harder to split because if you get casted on while you're feigned death, it breaks your feigned death. I'm gonna go ahead and call this spot like a B minus. I think up in the fort is a little bit better. Different leveling style though. Did you do when you were in the doing Sarnax neutral? Were you up in the fort on the ledge? The front gate is a little bit more fear kite worthy. But the ledge is okay. Yeah, standing still and nuking. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just well, yeah, you know, because you've watched. It's a little dicey though. I kind of wish I had the bubble spell. Necros get like a bubble. Where is my pet? Is he gonna do that thing where he just pops up on top of me? You kill the adherents. You are brave. I think I've only managed to kill one adherent. I'm a little bit concerned that my pet's not here. Where is he? I have a lost pet. He's still responding to commands. But I can't see him saying anything, so I have no idea where he is. He's got like 30 seconds after I get to the ledge to get to me, or else I'm just going to dismiss him. And it's funny, so the way I made the audio, like the voiceover for Mr. Best Friend, his intro, was I used this program called Voice Mod that I pay for. And it has a text to speech, but you can only do 200 characters. So I had to like cut. Ooh, hello, two dragoons come out at once. Uh-oh, I see taunting attacker master. He can just go away. So you have to. I had to cut and paste. Oh, somebody's out here. Well, there's a group out here. Well, that kind of ruins things for me a little bit. There's more than enough Sarnax, but they're gonna pull the good ones here. Kind of been having bad luck today with leveling spots, to be honest. The only other option I can think is just hop down the ledge here and do like the front door. There's some tough guys down there too. I guess we'll head back to that little cubby. Could be one of those things where I just get a little bit more adjusted to the cubby and I'll do, you refine your tactics as you go and you get better and you learn what not to do. Welcome back, Skyless Raven. No need to apologize. So I'm going to be doing, uh-oh, there's a recruit there. I'm going to be doing EQ until the 30th, and then I'm going to switch over to, thinking switching over to WoW Classic Season of Discovery. But I don't want to lose the viewers that I do have, so it's kind of a tough decision. And it's hard to grow a channel on WoW. I'll just say that. Season of Discovery is the newest seasonal WoW server. It's going to be level cap is going to start at level 25. And it's WoW Classic, so it's going to start like in the Classic era. And they actually have raids planned for each level cap, and I think they're going to raise them either by 5 or 10. I guess probably 5 because they're level 25 to start the season. What else? Oh, there's like some things that they've kind of scattered around the world, some new NPCs that you can talk to that give you runes, and then the runes allow you to customize your character past what you would ordinarily be able to do on WoW Classic. So like they mention like warlocks will be able to tank, mages will be able to heal. It's really kind of out there. But I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that it's going to be pretty cool. And I mean the time commitment's not going to be that great anyway because like level 25 is going to take probably a week for me, maybe less. And if I hit 25 and I don't like it, I can always just come back to playing EQ. The other thing I'm considering is just splitting my time between EQ and WoW so that I continue doing my solo self-found challenge here. Or alternatively, I could just do WoW off stream, but being that this is the MMocracy, I feel like it's still appropriate content. I just know that a lot of folks like to watch EQ, and I like to play EQ. So, ooh, that's a bummer there. So this spot just got locked down with a yellow con Sarnak revealer. Is this the issue? Is this why he's getting so lost? Because he's like, something's just messing him up around this area. We have some options here. We don't have to do Sarnax. Yeah, we have like skeletons out here. There's good good experience to be gained all over. Yeah, goblin warlords. There's a lot, so we're just gonna go for the. We'll just go through this area. I don't think there's a whole lot that runs through here. So I may be good to do some fear kiting in this area. Oh no. What has he got? What is he fighting? Another warboned. This stinks. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill two at once. I just don't have the mana for it. Yeah, we're just gonna feign. I'm just having a rough time tonight. I'm gonna have to wait till all the dots wear off this guy. Because if I stand up now, I think he'll aggro back to me. Okay, they've worn off. Tough times in the Lake of Ill Omen today. Kind of tough times all over. The guy that was camping B2 is gone. It's kind of a risk, though. If I try to go back out there now, somebody else could take it. I was going to ask that guy if he would do a camp check for me. There we go. We actually got a max level pet. Maybe my luck is going to turn around. The Warbone skeletons are so much tougher than they look. Yeah, I think they're like monks. I think they have like multiple attacks, so they do a lot of damage. I'm honestly surprised to see anybody at the ledge in the Sarnak fort. Because I just haven't seen all that many people out here. Oh, nice. Sky Deeb's got the Goblin Gazugi ring after 6 hours. That's a pretty good run. Hmm. There's a tower down this way that has some enemies. It has undead, so maybe we can do some undead nuking. What I don't know is, do they social? The ones in Kerns don't social. And I can't remember if it's... I think this is the Goblin Tower. That's right, the tower is goblins. And the spot a little bit further down is undead. Yeah, I'd like to hit 29 tonight. I'm over 80%. It's just been kind of slow going because of not being able to find a decent spot to go. Ooh. That warlord's just chilling there waiting for somebody to run up on him. But yeah, finding a spot to fear kite is also kind of an issue. Because of the amount of things that path around, you could have something come up on you and your fear kite gets all sorts of messed up. The windmill area is good for kiting. I'm just kind of... I think I'm out leveled it. We can check it out. What's up here? There's something up here. That's right. Here's the undead ruins. But this isn't a good spot to kite because of what you see right here. Lots of stuff. Hungry Earth, no, unfortunately, wonder if anything runs through this, like, path over here. Yes, there is, so. Hungry Earth, no. I gave up on farming the words for Hungry Earth. Here we go. Well, we'll run up here and we'll get set up and we can just kite around this place. It's really long runs to get back, but I'd rather get some experience than no experience. Cause yeah, you can like the only thing that paths up here is a goblin like once every 20 minutes. I think I have 5 of these. You need words of spirit and you need words of materials. I'm up to, I think, 5 sets of words of spirit and not a single set of words of materials. You have to farm level 16 mobs to get the words of materials. And I hit a point where I was like, I actually leveled all the way to level 28 off of level like 16 to 18 mobs, which took like forever. And eventually I when I hit 28 I was like I'm just done. Like cuz I get a root and you'll get it too. Necromancers get a root at level 34. So I just decided I was going to wait till 34 to have the root. Otherwise, if I had Hungry Earth, I would not be fear kiting. I would just be charm soloing. Let's see if Zabeker will stay in range while I buff him. Alright, we got him. Yeah, this is a good safe spot here. Really can't go wrong with this spot. But I did manage to get my level 20 pet. I have not gotten the words for the 24 pet. This is a good spot for that. And I looked it up. If I have bad enough luck, I could go all the way to level 39 without getting a new pet. And that's kind of been the fun of solo self-found, to be honest, is the research components, which is why I talked about it in Mr. Best Friend's origin recap video. My plan for those videos is probably make another one after a few more weeks of grinding to kind of recap and tell his story. The next one will probably focus on when I go into Dalnir, which should be around level 30 or 32. But I've heard Dalnir is hard. So who knows? But there's a lot of gear upgrades for me in there. Exiled Iksar head. What is that for? It's for scaled mystic greaves. It's for the shaman gear quests. I have no idea where to go at 30. Let's see. Let me look something up. If you want something that's not like super high zone experience modifier, but is kind of chill and easy, I want to say trying to see what level the enemies are there. Snow dervishes in um Ice-clad ocean, snow dervishes and cougars are right around that level. And those you can fear kite because there's just like nice wide open areas you can pull to in Ice-clad. Unrest for a solo maybe tough. You could group there. What else is level 30? What do I like to do at 30? If you want to make money, you can go to South Karana and potentially do treants. Shadowbound quests, are those, that's got to be something that's like in Antonica or Fadeware, I'm guessing. It's probably not a Kunark thing that I'm able to do. But I'm curious to know what are those quests for? Bit all over. I kind of regret in a way doing Kunark-only. But I will say that doing Kunark-only has really like, oh no. Okay. We're going to fear you away just to get you out of here. I think we can do this. And we need to get this Grimalkin down. Okay, we're just going to try to get mana back. Right. He's a green. Yeah, I need you to kill the Grimalkin. That. There we go. There's a cool armor set and a Reaper one-hander. Nice. That was kind of funny. He ran up on my pet like he was going to fight him and then... Alright, we're getting some dots on him, and as long as he doesn't get feared into something else, well, we should be okay. I wanted to buff my pet so he can do a little bit more damage, but I don't want to spend the mana on it. I need to be able to chain fear this guy. There's that goblin that I said only paths up here once every 20 minutes. This game is really trying to mess with me. But it looks like we got a handle on it, so... Yeah, doing the Kunark-only is just kind of helped me to understand Kunark better, and Kunark is probably one of my favorite places in the game. So it's been a good part, like a good journey. And one thing I like is that it's really helped me like understand the strengths and the weaknesses of Kunark. And it gives you like a better base of knowledge for the game. I'm glad that I was able to play this off with two enemies. You have to be very, like, you have to micromanage your mana bar to do 2 enemies if you're not twinked. I'm glad that worked out. Give me that meat. That chunk of meat. Green goblin skins. I think those are worth hanging on to. How much do they weigh though? 1.0. Ugh, gross. Here's what I need to do. My eyeballs are getting extremely dry. And have my light on. So I'm gonna park my pet here. And I'm gonna AFK for just a minute. I will be right back.